Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing a super slapdash put together very quickly sort of short form reaction. The FF7 Rebirth trailer just dropped yesterday at Summer Game Fest. I saw it because I was watching the presentation. Matt did not, and I was able to intercept him before he did. And
by some miracle.
Yeah, and I texted him saying I have a podcast emergency, and I stand by those words to not be hyperbolic. So I've seen this trailer once. I avoided watching it 10 more times. Matt and I are going to sort of sync up. You're in an airport right now on Wi-Fi or whatever. So we don't have the best setup. So we're basically just going to both start the trailer on our own, on our own computers or whatever at the same time and hope it syncs up. But I honestly just wanted to get Matt your gut reaction to this, and then we can talk about it for a few minutes after, airport Wi-Fi be damned. Okay, I literally made the joke about airport Wi-Fi, and it immediately crashed on Matt. So his angle might look a little different now. We've rearranged some stuff, so we're gonna try to get it to last for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, exactly. So anyway, no, I was at a conference and I was away, and normally and so I got all sorts of Twitter stuff going on for this conference, and it's just by some miracle that I didn't see any of this announcement because I'm constantly our social media team's going through all this stuff. So it's anyway, you intercepted me at the right time.
I didn't even know you're on a work trip. I'm just don't watch the trailer.
Yeah, no, so it's perfect because then as soon as I started being careful, when I don't want to see something, I kind of focus my eyes away through the phone so that I don't see stuff. So you hit me at the exact right time. So you were like, podcast emergency, and it's like you were not being over dramatic. That is a total emergency. We have to watch this together. So yeah, no, 100%.
I only wish I stopped myself and thought about it before the trailer was over so I could watch it for the first time too. But I haven't rewatched it like 10 times like I wanted to.
And I mean, on this thing, you are the definitive, video game authority. For, like you said, for FF7, it is a 2-player.
Yeah, we're definitely even footing for FF7. Yeah.
But still, I'm super pumped.
Okay. So we're literally both just playing the trailer. I think I said this already. We're just playing at the same time. Hope this works. It'll be a short video, but we're gonna watch it, talk about it for a few minutes, and then I just wanted to do this instead of a full-blown episode because I wanted to do it right now. I didn't have time to do a whole episode.
And apologies to everyone out there. I couldn't get away yesterday. I would have loved to do this yesterday, but hey, this is still fresh. So
yeah, it's all good. I wouldn't be able to get it out yesterday anyway, because it would have been too late for me to render it. So okay, so you got your trailer up. I got my trailer up.
We're good.
Well, I'm gonna go on go.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
That's right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway,
whoa.
search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Spoiler alert if you haven't played Intergrade.
Whoa. What? Okay.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
God,
that looks beautiful.
It may look that way.
Gonna be insane.
But in reality, it's barely hanging on.
We'll get
I was wondering,
just
open
running
world.
around the
what's Cloud
world.
been doing
Yeah.
these past 5 years? Where's he been? And you're asking me this?
So Tifa's already questioning
This is gonna
Cloud's
sound crazy, but
5 years
Yeah.
as far as
gap.
I know,
Yeah.
Chocobo
Yeah.
farm.
I was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
And just riding chocobos.
The life stream.
Oh, Like what?
Bugenhagen.
Of our star. The blood
It looks
coursing
so
through
good.
its planetary veins.
He looks perfect.
According to
So I think
Hojo,
this
they're
is the
connected to
Mithril Cave
Sephiroth.
after the swamp.
Shadows of the man.
Yep,
I
yep.
believe you call
Don't know where this is necessarily. Just somewhere else.
Call
Sephiroth was in
Chocobo.
Midgar.
Yeah, I
We
saw
fought
that.
him.
Yep.
Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now?
I love Tifa.
We
After
know.
5 years, doing who knows what.
Well, now, think we
Red
will get
13
up.
in combat.
Yeah.
Ain't it more like.
Oh man. Oh,
So I think they just made a boss in the Mithril
Is this
Cave that I don't.
Mithril-
Mithril,
Mit- yeah, yeah, yeah.
Elena
Oh,
looks
Elena?
fucking
Elena?
amazing.
But she's still a turtle.
Battle HUD or UI looks a little
total
different.
battle. Yeah. Where are they? In still the Mithril Cave?
I think that's where you fight them. Yeah. Look at this open world combat. Junon,
Whoa.
the big
oh,
cannon.
Junon.
I think this is probably where you're down on the beach. Okay,
yeah,
dual techs. These are like
No
dual
way.
techs, like Chrono Trigger
Integrate
style.
dual tech. Yuffie.
Yep.
Jenova.
Yeah, that's probably in the ship.
she's a monster.
Yeah.
That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
And it's like a different.
Oh,
Different
different like
form.
Those you
version.
fear, those you love.
Green. Yeah.
So that's like Cloud.
My dad.
Yeah.
You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who
Oh.
is she?
God. What? 2 discs.
2 discs.
What? God.
Okay, so here, let me just switch this very quickly. Oh,
That
that's
was-
not gonna work. Hold on. I'm gonna just keep it where we were. I'll just replay it on mute.
Okay, so
I think this is some silly editing or like tricky editing when he says at the end, Sephiroth saying like, "I killed her," so it looks like he's talking about but he does attack her in OG7 and she doesn't die.
Tifa.
Right.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
I think that's some tricky editing to like make it sound like they're gonna kill Tifa. But I don't think they would be that obvious about it and put it in the trailer. Because he does injure her and Cloud comes in and saves her.
and like it's supposed to be like a pretty like terrible injury. Like it's not like she like so like that looked as bad as it should be kind of thing. Yeah, tricky editing. Yeah, exactly.
So okay, the opening where they're all on stretchers.
Post meteor Midgar kind of thing, I guess, or like.
So
what?
I think because they said it was like a giant tornado or something on that news background.
Yeah,
here, and I'm pretty sure
yeah.
that's the end of Remake when all those whispers are. Remember how? It was an explosion big enough that like knocked Zack down or whatever. Up on the mountains that he was on.
Yeah.
And so this is a theory that I've read and I believe it. So like Zack is somehow alive, right?
Mhm.
In another timeline. And I'm pretty sure in his timeline, they're all dead. Because they were where that tornado thing happened and it just killed them all. Your party. Like Cloud, who knows, because he's not there. But all the others. And when you look at the end of Intergrade, remember the scene with Zack?
They're like when they're or sorry, I thought you like the hitchhiking scene or whatever, but
those are like the sort of post-credit ones. But there's like that one where Zack's outside the church and he's like coming in to see Aerith and there's a bunch of injured people in there. So I think that is the aftermath of that explosion or whatever that thing was that killed like Aerith and Tifa and Barrett in his timeline.
In that timeline, yeah.
Right.
And then because like at the end of the not integrate but the original, like that it's a big whisper kind of tornado explosion, kind of thing.
And like enough that it knocks Zack over out in the cliffs where he's fighting or whatever.
In the different dog timeline.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Stamp or whatever his name is. So also, like those are straight up dual techs, like Chrono Trigger style. Because if you watch those like combo attacks they're doing, one I think was like Aerith doing a big spell and then Tifa coming in and doing some like punch through it or something.
Do you think it'll be like somewhat like Sonon in Intergrade, like that kind of stuff, or is it?
So I think Sonon was a kind of a compromise that they weren't going to give you a brand new character fully featured for like a DLC, right?
Yeah.
So I think the compromise was just make him like pair with Yuffie. I think it.
But this will be, they'll have individual move sets like they do in remake, but also you can combine ATBs to do a dual tech kind of thing.
So my theory is that like you have your three main party members, because I don't think you're gonna split them up the way you did in OG, where they're just like, oh, we'll just go this way and call us if you want to change. Right. It doesn't make sense in a 3D
for
world.
the story. You'll keep them all.
And for the
along
story.
with you,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it will be you'll pick three main like frontline members and support members, and maybe even to the point where you can pair individuals together, and then when on a timer or like a cooldown system, or there were like these four little vertical bars under each person's ATB. So maybe it's like you can use one of those charges to expend like a double attack or whatever.
It looks so good, like visually. I just like, oh man.
And so I think it'll be like put your three main characters, maybe swap in battle, like who's the main, because I could see it being like aerial combat was not great in 7 Remake if you were controlling Tifa or Cloud. Obviously Barrett was better and Yuffie was better in Intergrade at dealing with aerial enemies. So I could see it being like, oh, there's like 2 flyer enemies in this. Let's put like swap Barrett in and put Cloud in the back. And then maybe you could give like almost like a gambit system from 12. Like your support will heal,
do its thing,
or whatever. I just saw a clip. I'm just replaying the trailer on mute, and like under each of their names, there was like 4 or 5 like little vertical bars that looked like the same color as ATB. I'm trying to see if I can see when they increase, but like maybe you expend those to do a group attack or like a double attack or whatever. But I feel like you're gonna be journeying for cutscenes and stuff. Like obviously, here like Aerith does this big magic bubble and Tifa's bouncing within it, like and Red 13 and Yuffie doing some crazy combo move. Like, good God,
just insane. Combat looks amazing. And it was already really, really good. I love the combat.
And it looks like they're just expanding on what worked. And even going from 7 Remake to Intergrade, like I feel like even that it made it tighter. Like it made
tighter,
it like cleaner.
Cosmo Canyon, like that's far into it kind of thing. Like when you first go there.
I mean, I honestly think, and we may have talked about this on the podcast, or I don't remember if we talked about it offline, but like, especially because now they said it's on 2 discs. And this is what Maximilian Dude, who I watch a lot of stuff, has said. I honestly feel like we're going till the meteor is summoned in this game. I think we're going all the way till Sephiroth summons Meteor.
Yep, and that's a natural kind of cliffhanger. Yeah,
and it's like a very like Empire Strikes Back. Everyone is in shambles. the bad guy is winning, like second part of a trilogy. I feel like that is, and that's what Max said in his videos, and I totally agree.
No, the second one, the bad guy wins. The bad guys win.
Yeah, exactly. And then and it's like 2 discs. Like, good lord,
Is it
the Junon cannon in the background when you're fighting down on the beach and stuff? Like, that thing looks so puny in OT7. Like, it did not look threatening at all.
And like, we already got like a taste of Junon in Crisis Core. Like it looked pretty good there, but from the beach view kind of thing, like that. Oh man, I think Junon's like such a fascinating part of the whole lore and story and whatnot. So anyway, and then on the boat, the Genova, like different form. Anyway, that looks awesome.
And because how hard they went with the silly stuff in 7 remake, like the Honeybee Inn and stuff, Red 13 is gonna be in some sailor costume somehow. dancing on the they're gonna do, or at least make it like he'll try one on and they'll be like, this isn't gonna work or something. Like, they're gonna make that joke for sure.
Oh, for sure. It looked like Junon, like the High Wind was on, or something that looks like the High Wind. Yeah,
probably it's probably in the background. Now I can watch this trailer a million times.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see when you're fighting Elena and Rude, it must be in the cave because that's where you run into them.
Yeah, it looks kind of like
It almost looked like Wutai for a sec, but now these like sweeping shots, I'm getting look more Mine Shaft.
Yeah, it looked like you're inside a building at first, but I think it's just kind of like scaffolding.
It could be Wutai because what if like Yuffie steals your materia like really early, and you do that part of the story is like going to get it back.
It's cool that like seeing Yuffie in this. It's like, okay, like she becomes part of the story soon, and the voice acting for her was really, really good.
Yeah, she was excellent. I'm excited for her character to like. I'm excited for her, like annoying the hell out of Cloud. Because I could just see how that will clash. And like Cloud was in those robes, like that's in like the North Crater area.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love that there's a lot of like I'm glad they're not just resting on like, okay, we did all the Nibelheim stuff in Crisis Core, so we don't need to do it here. It's like we're getting, there's still
I think we're definitely getting and the best part would be like that is the intro, like prologue mission of this game is the flashback. Like without context, you just start in the truck with Cloud and Sephiroth. You do, I guess it'd be kind of long unless they shorten it a little. But then you get like Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth title or whatever, and then it cuts, or at least like do that. Like you get to Nibelheim, after you do that fight a dragon with Sephiroth outside. That'd be a pretty epic like first prologue, like battle tutorial.
Or even like the big snake thing in the swamp that like you fight with Sephiroth.
And then like you get to Nibelheim in the flashback, and it's like FF7 Rebirth, and then it cuts to Cloud, like telling them the story or whatever, something like that.
Oh man!
But another like common fan theory is that like the whole Zack thing is going to be like Laguna. Like you're gonna like switch and play some of his timeline, or at least see. Obviously we'll see what is happening, but like they're dead, like in his timeline. And he's gonna freak the hell out when he finds out Aaron's dead. Like and then he's probably gonna try to, if our timelines merge, he's gonna try like to save her, but like
this is just
it's
out
insane.
of control.
I watched this last night and I was just like, holy fuck! I like screamed it in my just by myself. I couldn't contain it.
So I didn't even pay any attention to the like. Is there a release date
it
here?
said next winter.
Early
Or said early
2024.
2024. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess they're gonna be like March, April, like 7 remake was.
Oh, two discs. PS5 only.
Yes, yeah, because
Yeah.
Intergrade was ripping that Band-Aid off.
Yeah,
to
that's
make it
true. That's
PS5
true.
Only.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, that is the high wind. Hold on, I'm pausing my
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
100% high wind up there. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and it's just like kind of rocky and scraggly, you know, on the beach because it wasn't like a nice beach. It was like an
it was like
industrial
an
beach kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like Barrett does some big shot, and then like him and Cloud do some dual tech or whatever. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway.
And just like all the kind of particle effects of all of like some of this stuff, like
that was like the upgrade from 7 remake to Intergrade. I find it was flashier with that kind of polish, and just like more particle effects and you know more outlandish animations and stuff.
I'm happy to see Elena. Like she was a fun character. Yeah.
She was not in Crisis Core, right?
No, that was
didn't see her at all.
Cisne.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The last time we saw her was in like Advent Children.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
In like like proper CG form.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so they're all hanging out. Oh man. Oh, just.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this like 20 more times.
I know.
Now that and I'm gonna watch other people's reactions because I want to see what people say about it. But yeah.
Man.
That
Okay.
first shot when they're all dead. That's insane.
Like just like you're completely destroyed. Just like whoa, what's happening?
Yeah, and in like that timeline, like no one saw. I guess they saw that like the big like shadowy sphere covering Midgar, but no one in that timeline would know what's happening.
Yeah.
I guess maybe the Aerith in that time might have known, but who knows who she told or.
Yeah, it'll be interesting now that that's all broken. That fate is broken. Will she still have the precognition? You know,
right?
But maybe not. It's like they're not bound by that anymore.
Right. God, just the environment. The Chocobo farm looks so good, and like looks like you can look for treasure or something with your Chocobo because there's like scent and scour options. When they're riding around on them for a second there, so like maybe digging up items or whatever. And that whole observatory thing with Bugenhagen
looks so good. Holy crap! I'm just looking at that right now. Yeah.
That is wild.
Oh, it's just gonna be so much like better explanation of some lore as well. You know, like
yeah, for sure.
Like you remember the whole like the ancients thing and how well that was done. Like I picture
in the Shinra HQ and
yeah.
It's gonna be like that level of upgrade storytelling for sure.
Man, and just like the open world, like just full view, like oh man.
Now I don't think it will be like I think it'll be big zones. I don't think it will be one connected because there's just no. It'll just feel smaller if they did that. So I think it'll just be big, gigantic areas. Xenoblade does that really well, and I feel like that could work for this kind of game too. So.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
We'll just keep gushing if we keep recording. So we'll call it there. But this is just a short form reaction style. You know, if more FF7 remake stuff drops, and I can intercept Matt in time, we'll maybe do something like this again in the future. Because I know once FF16 is out in 2 weeks, I feel like the hype train. I didn't think it was gonna start yet. I thought it was gonna start after 16. And they're gonna go full throttle. So we'll have lots to talk about for sure.
Man, okay, now to go watch it 20 more times.
Okay, thanks, Matt, for making time at the airport for this, and I'll edit this together so it makes some kind of sense with our technical issues.
No worries.
We'll get back together probably for episode proper. Maybe before FF16, but it might end up being after. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like us and follow us on YouTube and everything. And if you like these short form reaction style things, I'll try to figure out how to do it a little more cleanly next time when we're both in our home setups. Would probably be ideal. But I just couldn't wait, and neither could Matt. I didn't want to make him wait anymore to watch this trailer.
Yeah, if people want it done differently, well, screw you. It's not going to happen.
Exactly. Okay, thanks everybody.
Cool. All right, cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.